everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United, and they take on Brighton.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Number 25, Jadon Sancho. Number 14, Christian Eriksen.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea begins in goal. Jadon Sancho plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And a look at the lineup for Brighton. Adam Lallana plays with Leandro Trossard out wide, and leading the attack today is Danny Welbeck.
Thank you for attending the Theatre of Dreams. Enjoy the match.
And so the match is underway. Jadon Sancho. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Effective pressure to regain possession. In behind for him to chase, but the flag goes up, offside.
Well, he just needs to play that a bit sooner. The pass was definitely on.
And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. Alexis McAllister. Lallana. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Eriksen. And he's won the ball. McTominay, on to Rashford. Must be! Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
Welbeck. Well read to ease the pressure. Marcus Rashford. Shaw. United being afforded too much space. Cross could be useful. He knows he's got to react. Welbeck. Perfect tackle. Rashford. Fred with it. Eriksen. Well, visionary passing. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
And deciding to go short with this one. Very quick thinking there. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Committed challenge. And he might be through here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Over the top towards Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Welbeck. Now in possession, Trossard. Now, options are plenty. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. McAllister. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And how about that for a save? Diogo Dalot. Eriksen. Sloppy in possession from United. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. Scott McTominay. Eriksen. And it's come off the keeper. And strongly fisted away. Now can they counter clinically?
Well, United are looking threatening and they are making chances, but they still trail in the game, mainly due to that brilliant save by the goalkeeper.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Well, far from the ideal pass. Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Christian Eriksen now. It's a weighted pass. Well, they get themselves level here. And he struck the post. And the danger is averted. Rashford. On to Bruno Fernandes. This could square the game. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Welbeck. He's in behind. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Goodness, what's the keeper doing? Oh, fine stop. Rashford. Another pass over hit.
Well, it's been difficult for Brighton to get too much of the ball so far, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Yes, really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Really good challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, not enough subtlety about that free kick, I'm afraid. Trossard. Trossard. March. Welbeck. They've won back possession. Could be a chance to break here. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Ericsson. McTominay. Really classy goalkeeping, but now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Fred. McTominay. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Well, successfully cut out. Ericsson. Sancho. Opportunity it is. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that? Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
They must clear their lines quickly. Great pressure to win the ball back. Ericsson. Making sure it didn't get past him. Fred. On to Ericsson. Corner given to United. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, foul play, says the referee. Ericsson. And showing fine vision. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Jadon Sancho. March now. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Shaw. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And that's an important intervention. Diogo Dalot. Rashford unable to hold it. Welbeck. So no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, for whatever reason, just not happening out there for Christian Eriksen.
Yeah, he's not played well, has he? He's just failed to have an impact here. Mind you, I think we could say that about the whole team. He just hasn't looked like scoring today.
And so the battle commences. Well, visionary passing. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
And he might be through here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. What a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he...
And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
McTominay. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Sancho. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Trossard. On to Lallana. Crossing possibilities. Could be. Oh, fine stop. Sancho. Can they hit on the break? Rashford, fine pass. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Interception by Ericsson, winning it back for his team.
Substitution for
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
number 10, Marcus Rashford. To be replaced by number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Luke Shaw. Sancho. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Jadon Sancho.
Fred. Scott McTominay. And he's broken free. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. It is a decent-looking attack here. Bruno Fernandes. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Welbeck. An alert piece of defending. Not a great pass. This might be ideal for the counter. Bruno Fernandes. Dalot. Timely intervention. And into the last 30 minutes now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. They might be able to get in now. And intercepted it. Welbeck. Now with Gross. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Short corner taken. Trossard. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Shaw. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. He could pick out a teammate. However, nothing comes of it. It's going to be United's free kick. And deep into the penalty area. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Welbeck. Now Lallana. It's with Welbeck. March now. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And teammates to play it to. Beautiful pass. Fernandes. And it might be. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and Ronaldo made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Welbeck. Well, nicely cut out. Eriksen. Here's Ronaldo. Fred. Shaw. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Ronaldo. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Welbeck. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Shaw. Here's Eriksen. And return to Shaw. Jadon Sancho. Chance to play it in. Shaw. That's how to rob them of possession. Excellent ball over the top. Top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Given away by Ronaldo. Well, as we approach full time in this one, Stuart, no escaping the conclusion that United are bossing this.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
He's enjoying space. Welbeck in the middle. And an effective clearance. And offside. Well, close one. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. That's useful play. Bruno Fernandes. He's got to have a go here. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Mitoma. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Eriksen. And the pass could do damage. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Promising sequence. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
And he has options available. But quick thinking defensively. Sancho. Efficient play to hold on to the opportunity it is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And Ronaldo finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Bruno Fernandes. Getting forward. He'll take this on. And fired against the crossbar. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Sancho. Eriksen. Sancho now. Eriksen. Possession one. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And he might be through here. Gunners, they take an early lead. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. And it might be. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that? Sancho. Efficient play to hold on to the opportunity it is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.